I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Live at the O2 Arena plus Rarities by Alter Bridge. It's another live album from these guys. However, it also includes some rarities. More on that later. The album was self-produced with help from Brian Sperber. Brian recorded and mixed the album with help from Joey Brookman. The album was mastered by Ted Jensen. The concert took place at the O2 Arena in London, England on November 24th, 2016. The last two songs recorded the previous day at the Manchester Arena. Unlike the previous live Alter Bridge albums, they actually put all the songs on 2 discs. We even get a 3rd disc that includes the rarities. But we'll get back to this. The album was released on September 8th, 2017 on Napalm Records. This means it was released 1 week before NASA's Cassini spacecraft took its plunge into the atmosphere of Saturn. And now let's talk about the songs. The beginning of the set list is Writing on the Wall. I talked about this song when I reviewed The Last Hero. Granted, this concert is from when Alter Bridge were on tour promoting that album. Next track is Come to Life. The first appearance of the song was on Blackbird. After that is Addicted to Pain. This is my favorite song from Fortress. That's followed up by Ghosts of Days Gone By. This is track 3 on AB3. We followed up with Cry of Achilles. This is the song that Fortress starts with. Next up is The Other Side. This track first appeared on The Last Hero. Up next is Farther Than the Sun. I talked about this track when I reviewed Fortress. The track after that is Ties That Bind. Blackbird begins with this song. The track that comes next is Waters Rising. This is the 8th song on Fortress. The second to last track on disc 1 is Crow on a Wire. This is yet another song from The Last Hero. The ending of disc 1 is Watch Over You. For this song, it was just Miles Kennedy performing it solo, and he played it acoustic. That's it for disc 1. Now for disc 2. The beginning of disc 2 is Isolation. I mentioned before this is my favorite song from AB3. The track that comes after that is Blackbird. This is the title track from the album of the same name. The track that follows is Metalingus. You probably expected these guys to play this song because they almost always play it during live shows. What comes next is Open Your Eyes, which is track 3 on One Day Remains. The second to last song from the concert is Show Me a Leader. This is actually part of the encore. The ending of the concert is Rise Today. This is the second and final part of the encore. The second to last track on disc 2 is Poison in Your Veins. The song is from the Manchester performance. The ending of disc 2 is My Champion. This is also from the Manchester performance. That's it for disc 2. Now for disc 3. Disc 3 is the one containing the B-sides and rarities, so I'm going to be brief with this. The first 3 tracks are Breathe, Cruel Sun, and Solace. These were recorded during the One Day Remains sessions. The next 3 tracks are New Way to Live, The Damage Done, and We Don't Care at All. These came from the Blackbird sessions. Tracks 7, 8, and 9 are Zero, Home, and Never Born to Follow. All these were from the AB3 sessions. Track 10 is Never Say Die. This is from the Fortress sessions. The final song on the whole album is Symphony of Agony, Last of Our Kind. This came from the limited edition of The Last Hero. When researching this album, I read that it peaked at number 162 on the Billboard 200. Granted, live albums don't normally perform as well as studio albums. The album has mostly gotten positive reviews. Now for my thoughts. I really enjoyed this album. It does things better than the last two live Alter Bridge albums by putting all the live tracks on 2 discs, rather than just having one CD with some of the songs omitted from it. And the album even has a 3rd disc with all the B-sides and rarities, which is a big bonus. This actually saved me the trouble of having to track down those special versions of the band's studio albums. Overall, I highly recommend this album. And now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Live at the O2 Arena plus Rarities? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? Did you attend either performance featured on this album? Now let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify you of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another review.